Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shawana Ibanks. Thank you guys so much for tuning in once again. Today, this is an absolutely special vlog for the most special girl in my life, little Miss Aliona Francesca Bogle. Happy birthday, Aliona. Today you turned 6 years old and I love you so much and I had to absolutely do this for you. Aliona was here in Jamaica. Well, let me give you a little bit of backstory. Aliona is my 6-year-old niece. She lives in England. She was born there. However, she was born with Down syndrome and a myriad of other health concerns. She has a heart disease. She has a stomach disease. But that does not define little Miss Aliona, as you will see from this video. A few months ago, back in the summer of 2017, Aliona was here with my sister, who's her mom, and her other siblings, and I decided that I had to do a little interview with my sister to talk to her about, you know, having a child with Down syndrome and to just kind of capture Aliona in her little moments and to share this with the world. Down syndrome does not define you. It definitely does not define Aliona, and I just wanted to tell her story so people can just be aware of the condition, so people can be sensitive towards it, and so people can stop making those damn stupid ass Down syndrome jokes that I absolutely detest. Anyway, this is supposed to be for her birthday, so once again, happy birthday, Aliona. Auntie loves you so much. You know you are my favorite girl. All my nieces and my nephew, they're my favorites, but Aliona carries a soft spot in my heart, and I think she carries a soft spot in the hearts of everyone she has met. Her personality is just out of this world. She does not conform at all, and that is one of the things that can either drive you crazy when you're around her, or it's one of those things that you admire. She believes in herself. She does what she wants to do when she wants to do it, and nothing you say is going to stop her from doing what she wants to do. She is the most caring kid ever. She will ask you if she sees you looking sad, are you sad? She will come and hug you. She will kiss you. She's just amazing. She has like the funniest little jokes. Like, she will laugh at her mom. Her mom told me the other day that she came home from school and Aliona saw her in the bed, and Aliona was like, "In bed again, mom?" You know. And the fact that, well, she recently started talking. I think she started talking, like saying like a couple words at like 4.5 years old, but now she can like put sentences together, and it just makes us so happy because most of the things she says, they're just like little smart stuff, you know, like little rude stuff, but like we can't even be mad at her. Like, I don't know what I said to her the other day, she's like, "Oh my god," like she's telling me like, "Oh my god, how can one person be so dumb?" But it's like you can't be mad at her. You just like, we're just so happy to see her talking. We're so happy to see her like counting, you know, spelling her name, writing, because a lot of these things we never thought, well, I won't say we never thought she would be able to do, but based on her condition when she was born, it, you know, life just looked bleak for her. And right about now, life could not be better for her. She's doing so well in school. She's, you know, she's making friends, which she wasn't very good at because she can be a little bit of a meanie, but she's making friends, you know, and she has 2 siblings who love and adore her so much, even though she beat them backside and cuss them maturity. But like, her life is just amazing. And you know, from the little girl who we saw when she was born with like 1,000,000 wires on her, so many surgeries, you know, so many, well, we don't know if she's gonna do this, we don't know if she's gonna do that, and to see her just doing all of them, oh my god, we could not be happier. We love you so much, Aliona. You are our sunshine, you are our bravest girl, and you inspire us every day. So here is her little story. This is for Ali. I love you. Mwah!
Okay. Ah! Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shawana Ebanks. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my vlogs each week. Today I will be doing something that is very near and dear to my heart. Today I will be speaking to my big sister Steph about being the parent of a child with Down syndrome, yes, and Aliona. Steph is my oldest sister. She's like my second mother, my best friend. She's the sweetest, kindest, most amazing person in the world to me. You know, I have loads and loads of memories with her as a child. She used to be a bully to me. She used to call me Moonface and all kind of thing, but she's just the most amazing person, and I would just like to talk to her about being the mother of a child with Down syndrome. So, drum roll please, welcome Steph and Aliona. Say hi, Aliona. Okay, that's fine.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
I'm okay.
You said you were nervous. You're just talking to me.
A little nervous.
Alright, let's just get into this whole thingamajig. Aliona was born, of course, February 2nd, 2012. Talk to me about when you saw her for the first time, because it was a C-section, and when you realized that, you know, she had Down syndrome.
First of all, Aliona is her own person who just happens to have Down syndrome. Down syndrome is not who she is.
Okay.
So when I first met her, I could tell straight away that she was going to be different. She has tiny little eyes and her tongue was sticking out. And I was like, yeah, I could tell. But a doctor came to me and he said, we're going to have to run some tests. We think there's something wrong with her. Mm-hmm. When you hear about people with Down syndrome, you have negative views. People who are disabled, can't walk, talk, and need care for the rest of their life. So at that point, that's where it was. But then things drastically changed from Down syndrome to other stuff to worry about.
What were some of those other stuff?
She couldn't breathe. She turned blue.
Yeah.
So she was rushed to intensive care a couple hours after. And I was told she had a heart condition called tetralogy of Fallot. Basically means she has a hole in her heart and arteries to her left lungs were blocked. Mm-hmm. So she was going to need surgery. And he was like, you won't need surgery until she was about 5 or 10 years old. Knowing Aliona, she had other plans. Her heart failed at one point, so they had to rush her to theatre. And then it all happens from there. Yeah.
How many heart surgeries?
In all, she had 3 heart surgeries so far. We have another one coming up. I literally postponed it to come on holiday. But as you can see, she seems fine. She is fine within her personality. She's fine and happy.
What about the other condition that she has?
So she has something called Hirschsprung disease. For layman terms, she has no large intestines. They had to remove them because they were all blocked, so she couldn't poo. Her bum wasn't using. So for 1.5 years, she had to poo through her side. Mm-hmm. She had a bag attached to her side, so she used to poo through that. And it was a challenge because at one point she realized she could take it off.
Oh, so she kept taking it off?
Yeah, she kept ripping it off. But on a whole, that was interesting to deal with. So they had to remove all her large intestine and 5 centimeters of small intestine. So now she poos quite frequently. Yeah. We can have about 12 to 15 poo a day.
Wow. Aliona, you keep giving your mommy lots of work to do. Yeah. So Ali spent quite a few months in hospital. How long was she in the hospital for?
The first time I took her home, she spent 6 months, 6 days. Mm-hmm. And then I took her home, and I only managed to get her home for 2 days. And then we went back, and we spent another 6 months in hospital. Oh. So roughly a year. You know, everybody have a young baby and take them home. I didn't.
And she spent her first birthday.
Her first Christmas and birthday in hospital.
What was that like for you as a mother?
It was hard. It was very stressful because knowing I had an older child to look after, and I couldn't because I had to give Aliona all the time, and I wanted to be there in hospital. I literally sleep at hospital. I sleep in a little bed because I wanted her to know me, have a motherly connection, because I couldn't do the cuddling, the breastfeeding and those stuff. So I literally spent every day at the hospital with her. Yeah.
So when she finally came home for good now, were you nervous or was it just sheer happiness?
No, I was nervous. I was like, okay, all the medical stuff are over. She has Down syndrome. What am I gonna do? What is Down syndrome? So then I start doing my research and trying to figure out what is Down syndrome and see what we can do or how we can grow her and train her, because I had no idea what Down syndrome was.
Okay, so on that note, this is where I will end part 1 of the For Aliona series. Stay tuned to my channel, subscribe, you know, click that notification button because part 2 is coming up and you don't want to miss it. I think I will be posting part 2 in March. March 21 is World Down Syndrome Awareness Day, and I want to post part 2 for that, so that you guys can just have an understanding of Down syndrome. You guys can just like be accepting for those people who aren't very accepting of it, and for those people who see it like as a life sentence or something. You know, a disability does not define you regardless of what the disability is. So I just want us to be more sensitive towards people with disabilities. I want us to, you know, treat them as human beings, because I think a lot of the times we see people with disabilities and we don't really consider them as like one of us, but they are one of us, you know what I mean? And they can lead normal lives if we help them, if we believe in them, and if we just foster an environment where they can actually do things, you know? So that's also part of the story with Aliona. Her mom has done everything in her power, and she continues to do everything in her power to ensure that Aliona leads a very normal life. We treat her like a normal kid, and yes, she do get beatings and she gets shot on and the whole works. She is a normal child. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Remember to comment, like, share, subscribe, click the notification button because part 2 of For Aliona is coming up next. So once again, happy birthday, Aliona. We love you, love you, love you to the moon and back. We are so happy that you are in our lives, and we wouldn't change you. We wouldn't change February 2, 2012 for nothing. That was one of the best days of our lives, regardless of whatever the situation was. So we're very happy that you're in our lives. We're very happy you were born, and we can't wait to see the amazing things that you will continue to do. So I know you will be watching this, and you will be watching it over and over again. Auntie loves you, the entire family loves you, people who don't know you loves you. So enjoy your birthday, princess. Mwah.